I am absolutely enraged by something that's going on right here in my community, and I wanted to share it with you. A trigger warning, this story is about SA. So if that is a trigger for you, here is your warning. The anger. In the middle of 2021, a 26-year-old man groomed, lured, and plied a 15-year-old girl with alcohol and then assaulted her. The next day, a DNA test was done, a kit was done, It was proven exactly who it was. There was a confession. There is no question that this was done. No question at all. No question that he knew the age of the victim. No question he admitted and confessed to all of it. During the course of all of this, the district attorney's office met with the victim's family and the victim herself. The district attorney's office has been wonderful through this whole process. And said, listen, they have come to us with an offer of a plea deal and said that he would be willing to plead guilty to a lesser charge of lustful touching, but that he would spend 8 years in jail as part of this plea. And the family thought about it, and the district attorney's office said, we would only bring this to you to help keep her off the stand, so she would not have to relive this in open court and be interrogated and questioned. We don't want to put her through any additional trauma, but if you do not want this deal, we will not do it. The victim's family agreed, and when it came time for them to go to sentencing and for him to allocute, the judge, Judge Deborah Blackwell, Natchez, Mississippi, denied the plea deal and instead kept the lesser charge of lustful touching of a juvenile and sentenced him to 10 years suspended, meaning he will never serve a day in jail. He will never go to prison for what he did. But the worst part, that's awful, that's horrible, that's gut-wrenching and awful. But here's the worst part. Direct quote from the judge to the victim. I'm going to read it. Bad things happen to good people, and you're just going to have to move on. The defendant took a plea to keep you off the stand, and that's commendable. The judge looked at this little girl, and said, you got to move on. He did a good thing by telling on himself.